Now, there could possibly be a lot of pressure on Kambosos. Now, I still feel like Teofimo Lopez should get him. I mean, should fight Kambosos in a rematch. He should automatically, be um, able to have a rematch with Kambosos. And Teofimo Lopez probably don't know that, and he did something wrong. I don't know what he did in training or whatever, but he can defeat Kambosos. Yes, Lopez can defeat Kambosos. Yes, and I know that. Yes, he can. He can defeat Kambosos. It's just something happened, and and things happen. Now, um, Lopez might be making a little mistake by going up weight because Lopez might not know, because it looks like he made a mistake somewhere. Lopez might not know that. Now, Lopez was, great fighter, he was doing good. He was doing great. So all of a sudden he ran into Kambosos. I don't know what he was doing in training. They said he was doing some things, whatever. I ain't trying to talk about all that, whatever was said. But anyways, and you're always supposed to be prepared, fit, in shape, 3 times and twice as much in shape, I always have to be ready for your opponent, So I'm sure Lopez know that. But now, there could be some pressure on Kambosos. Now, Haney, great, one of our favorite. Haney might not know it, but it could be something going on when it comes to pressure. You probably can't see it, but Haney must step up and prove himself just a little more. And he has already proven himself. I'm saying when it comes to being, you could say, more aggressive, or a little more steam, and with a little more energy savers. When it comes to stamina and all that, So, and the quickness when it comes to angles and all, Haney he good at it, but when it comes to Loma is very good at it. Do well when it comes to angles and all that, and when it comes to being on time, at each angle, So, and Haney, can never Loma. I don't know what life having, So both guys great, Could be a draw. Who knows? But we talking about Aiden Haney to get injured, and probably a lot of punches thrown, and Lomachenko like to block shots, keep his guards up, getting Haney to swing, and Loma, get his, I can already see it, both guys that be competing though, both guys are great, but Lomachenko is probably, probably have the edge on that, when it comes to that, but now, but that could be some pressure on Kambosos. When it comes to Haney, there could be probably a little pressure. Davis, all right, he's cool. Devontae Tank Davis, Tank Davis, he's cool. Tank Davis, all right, he's all right. He's cool. He should be protected. Yeah, he's cool. Lopez, he should be all right. Who I want to say? Ryan Garcia. I don't know. Because Ryan Garcia might not even know he can be great. He might not know it. That he might not know how great he is, though, until he really, really trained and really getting there and prove himself, So when it comes to Ryan Garcia, Santa Cruz, Pitbull Cruz, the one that fought Devontae Tank Davis, he can probably beat Kambosos. That's the one Kambosos needs to stay away from. Someone like that. Kambosos is good now, but Santa Cruz, he ain't playing with you to turn your body up, right? He ain't playing with you. Yeah, the Santa Cruz, yeah, well, Pitbull, yeah, Pitbull, right? Shoot, that red nose right there, right? Shit, Pitbull go get you. But Tank Davis handled the pressure, Tank did well, kind of hurt his hand, whatever. His hand wouldn't hurt. I believe he would have did better. But yeah, yeah. But I'm just naming, certain boxers that would, that also has probably that could have pressure on them, fighters that could be undefeated or maybe just one loss on their record. Who knows? Just fighters that's great. I'm just saying, so because knowing, it could be a fighter that's undefeated and they can have a loss on his record, don't mean that he really has a loss on his record. He can really be undefeated. Who knows that? Because the judges has to be judged and all of this. You'll never know in boxing now. Because it's misorganized. It needs more completion. Completion. When it comes to that, when it comes to the big fights though, and then they rob you. You get robbed, and that's it. They rob you. And people bet on these fights and all that. All of this. So, but these lightweights, they great. There's some good lightweights out there though. But the ones that will come out on top probably, and what we think though, we could say Davis, Lomachenko, Haney will be all right. When it comes to other opponents though, other than Lomachenko and Davis though, yeah. So, yeah, and there's other great lightweights out there now. There's lots of great lightweights out there. Sure is. Lots of great lightweights. The lightweight division is crunk too. That's one of the best divisions is lightweight. Lightweight division, the weatherweight division, the heavyweight. Yeah, really. Yeah, the most exciting. Yeah, you could say. But, I'm trying to think of another lightweight that's great. We know so many of them. We might as well still bring Shakur Stevenson out to the mix. Shakur Stevenson. Well, he could have a little pressure though on him. He might not know it, but who knows? Valdez could have some pressure too. Valdez, all right. Who knows? Him and Valdez supposed to be getting in there. And Stevenson have a chance to prove himself. And anything can happen. Both guys are great. But Stevenson, he's a great fighter though. He's all right. But when it comes to certain fighters, you might want to watch out though. I'm just saying. So, you got fighters that he do be talking about. And saying the name. Saying he don't mind fighting. That could be the fighters that could give him a problem. I'm just saying. Just be cautious a little bit. Exactly. Yeah.